Hi everyone, welcome to Tara's Take. So today we're going to do some collaging. I want to make some background paper, and so I'm going to use this paper I'm using right here is a very thin masking paper for painters that I got on Amazon. Comes in a nice thick roll. I've used some of it. It was probably about that thick when I got it. I've already used quite a bit of it with you guys. So you all have seen it before, but I decided to play with some of my, some of my small cuts I have here in a basket, and then also some of the things that I've been sent recently from Vanessa and from others of you, stickers and stuff. I don't know. I have not gotten a good night's sleep. It's like Wednesday of last week for you guys, okay, so that you know where I'm at for me. I know this is a week later, so by now I'm probably fine. But I have had 3 nights of not good sleep, so I decided to do something that was kind of brainless for me and fun, that I would enjoy and that you guys always seem to enjoy too. So let's see, I'm gonna use, I think I'm probably gonna use glue stick, and yeah, because it's going to be kind of small pieces. I am going to use some of these beautiful papers that Vanessa sent to me. These are the ones that she had waxed. They're just gorgeous. And since I am using glue stick, I am not going to worry so much about a glue page. Okay? Because we're going to be getting glue on this anyway. And when I get done, I may, I don't think I'm going to necessarily, what do you call it, Mod Podge, but I might decide to do some, like, the gloss over it, the varnish that I like to use. Or if I decide I want it to be matte, maybe I'll use my matte. I did one earlier, a little while ago, and it came out kind of cute. What I did was I laid down on this paper, Tim Holtz collage paper first, and then I just played with collaging over that. Let me show you. I used some stickers. I haven't finished it, but I used some stickers. I didn't need to do a lot of covering because of the fact that this paper is already collaged, but I wanted to add my own take on top of his, and then I'm gonna do a covering over it. But I'm just doing it for backgrounds. You know, I like to cut them up and create pretty backgrounds for them. So let me see here. I'm not going to use a bunch of these, but I did want a, and that one's not sticking. I didn't get the glue on there right. It could also be the wax causing it to not stick quite as well. Okay, and let's see. I think actually I like this one, yeah. And I waxed one of the papers that you sent me, Vanessa, this one. Yeah, the double-sided one, and I thought it turned out really kind of cool, but I got a little too much wax on the back. You can see there's a little bit. What I was thinking just now, I wonder, because I did this on something else. Let me see. If I just run this along the top, it's kind of taken down some of the extra that I'm brand new to the wax thing. I'd never done it before, but look at that. That is pulling off some of it. So, yeah, so there we go. So it's not so thick. Cool. So that's awesome. Oh, and you know what? I have another piece. I did some waxing on one of my, I had done, this is a piece of Tina's paper from one of her Victorian kit, or I can't think of the name of it. I used it in a journal about a year ago, and I had printed on vellum, or tracing, no, rice paper. I think this is printed on rice paper. And I did the waxing on it, and it came out pretty cool. So yeah, let's put this on here. That'll be pretty. It's okay. All right. Yeah, let's do that. I wonder if the other glue would work a little better than this one. I don't know. Let's try it. This one seems... I know I should probably be using a glue page, but I'll be honest, because I'm so tired, I'm just not in the mood to be doing things the right way today. Do you ever feel like that? I'm just like, I just kind of hurrying along and doing it my own little way. I'm not following rules and stuff. That's all it is. I'm looking here. There we go. And then let's put this one. I'm going to lay down a couple of these first. Is that the right side? Okay. And like I said, this is rice paper, so it's very thin. The paper I'm putting this down on top of is very thin as well. And so it'll be nice to cut out and put on top of like my brown paper that I like to use for my journal card backers. I'll glue it onto that, and that should probably be a nice, because of it being so thin and going onto the thicker paper, it'll be good to use for that, which was my goal, is to turn this into okay. That one little corner is wanting to stay up. Okay, and we're also going to put, I have these lovely botanical pages out of this little booklet that is so cute. And I thought they would look nice on here too. Just got to pick the right ones. I don't want them to clash too hard. This one's pretty soft. And these are vellum. So they're nice and they're clear, so they'll pick up that background paper real well. The brown, which is good. Let's put you right there. Now the purple's showing through for now from that glue, but that's okay. It'll dry. It'll dry nice and clear. Thinking if I did one right there, maybe over just a bit. Oh good, that would cover right there. Okay, let's do that. See if I can get these corners real good. So I'm going to bring that right there and match it right to the base of that. Okay. And what else do I have? I'm going to trim this down a little bit. It's very crooked the way I cut it. So we're trying to figure out what, it's still Christmas week. I know it's after Christmas for you guys. But me and Cordy are trying to figure out what movies we need to watch for Christmas. We still haven't really, we did watch a couple of versions of A Christmas Carol that we had, well, one of them we had seen, but the other one we had not seen. We watched the one with Henry Winkler, of course. We had seen that one at his mom's, so we watched it kind of in honor of Mama, because that was the last time we saw it. And then we watched, what else? The other one was, what's his name? Patrick Stewart, you know, from Star Trek. He did a really, really good job. It was cool. I always liked him though, so. I am trying really hard not to think a lot about this and to just kind of let this one happen and see what happens. I was just kind of looking forward to having so much, I don't know, vellum and stickers and different types of papers on one that were so thin that you could see this paper through it. I thought it would be fun because it'll have that vintagey look without even really trying. This one's bugging me. It's not wanting to stay. Oops. You know what I mean? So I was hoping for more like a, just kind of a really cool look. And what other papers do I have here? I was even thinking it would be pretty if I added some of, just looking through these really quick, if I possibly, I'm not positive, but I'm thinking maybe, notice I'm like possibly maybe adding some of the cloth on top of it after I get everything laid out. This one's kind of cool too. These are little vellum stickers. I wish I had all of them because there's some really cool ones. This one's more like ads and stuff. That one's kind of neat. Let's see. What one is it ripped out already? What is this one? Let's see. Maybe we'll try this. These peel off really easy and they're very sticky. I find that you don't have to do a lot with them. That don't look good. Oh, maybe it's because of what I was using earlier, because they're not feeling as sticky now to me. Maybe I should put some on. I don't want them raising up. Of course, I am probably going to paint something over the top of this. But like I said earlier, I'm tired, so forgive me if I'm all over the place. I apologize. I just didn't... It's already Wednesday, and I have had a lack of sleep every day this week. So I was kind of like, okay, I don't know if that's going to get any better for me by tomorrow. And, you know, if it doesn't, then it's Thursday, and I still haven't done the videos for next week. And then it's Christmas, and I'm going to have my kids over. And I don't want to not do my videos for the week. You know what I'm saying. You all get me. I didn't want to be like, guys, I'm just going to take a week off. I know, my sweet friends, you will probably say, Tara, that would have been fine if you did that. We wouldn't mind. We wouldn't hate you. And then I will say this. Yeah, but I care. It matters to me. But I appreciate that. I know most of you would understand if I did take a day off or take a week off or whatever. There we go. I don't like losing my rhythm, you know. It's partially because I feel like if I don't stay in a rhythm, I feel like how Tina feels about it. Sometimes she's like, oh, you know, I get away from it, and then it's hard for me to come back and record. I get like that. So, yeah. I'm trying to get this up. It's trash. Okay, so what I might do, I have some fun little, like right here. Maybe not that bright piece, but let's see. That would be cute. I have my basket next to me that I keep by the desk so that I can grab little things to decorate, you know. So I'll shoot some of those on here too. Why not, right? It's going to give it a little more raised look because the paper is thicker. But I'm getting glue all over my little paper here. Tara. Sorry for all the noise. Courtney always laughs at me. He's like, my honey, you're noisy. He tells me. So yeah, I know, I am. I'm noisy. I kind of feel like taking these all out of this book so I can like have them in a basket or something and just rush through them. They're kind of hard to see in the book a little bit. Oh, this one's kind of nice. not sure if when I'm looking at it, I'm not sure if I like this look between where you can see the one underneath it because it's so clear. So I'm thinking those are going to be the places that maybe I come back in and use something to cover them. I don't know. Do I want this one? See, it might actually look better when it's on an area that won't show through quite so much. We'll see. We'll see. Let me think about it. I wanted to keep this kind of neutral. This piece is really thick. I think this is a Tim Holtz, one of his thick pieces from one of his little kits. Let's put that right there. Oh, and there's Charlie Brown. He's making himself known. Little guy, he's always barking. It's funny too, because he'll be really, really quiet for hours, and then all of a sudden he'll catch wind of something that makes him interested, and he'll go barking all up and down that fence line. So I've got these are from Heather, I believe, and they are gorgeous. They're all the different seasons, and they're like paintings. They're so pretty. Let's see, that one's not staying down very good. That's nice. I wonder if I could use this piece as like a little strip. I'm going to just trim it down and save it, so if I have a stripped area where I need to put something, like I did here, I will have a piece ready. What else do I have here? Yeah, if I do a couple more of the sunflowers. Then it'll bring them together, you know what I mean? And I could use one of these right here to cover that little area that I didn't like. And I'm going to use this brown here. I don't know if I'm going to get this to stick. I might have to use glue. Yeah. Okay. I have these little papers too that you sent me, Vanessa. Oh my goodness, I love them so much. I have to be careful because I want to use them on everything, and at the same time I want to just hoard them. I know it's funny, but it's true. I'm like, oh, should I use them? I used one on a piece I did the other day. It's just a simple little piece, and I thought it looked kind of cute. This one's pretty. I'm going to keep that right there just in case. I'm trying for a more neutral. If I haven't already said that, I probably already said that. But that's what I'm aiming toward. How about there? Yeah. And any unevenness, of course, I'll trim off at the end of the day. Okay. What else do we have here? Thinking this piece might... And then maybe to bring that together, bring that over here. So that you get a little bit of that all over the place. I don't really want to put it that close, but I don't see any other... Oh, I tore it. Oh, Tara, honey. That is rice paper. Don't forget. Let's see if I can manage to do this and lay it down without hurting it further. We shall see. I bet you I can do this. I'm going to sit it right here. There. And then what I'll do is I'm going to put something between. This guy's kind of good. What's that? No, not that. No. Yeah. I don't really need it to be that long. Yeah. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to darken it up. This is just the ink that's on my pad from my dauber. It's not even, I didn't even dip it, but there we go. That'll bring some difference between those two, but at the same time, not going to be huge and overwhelming. It's just something to bring a little bit of contrast between the two pieces that are way too close together. Okay. But I didn't want it going all the way up into this area, so there we go. And then this guy, I'm going to go ahead and lay him out on that side strip so that there's a little bit of this going all the way across the board, so it looks, I don't know, like it's thought out, not just totally thrown together. I'll be trimming all that little edge off, so it won't matter. Okay, what else? What else? What else? Miss Tara, what else? I also was thinking of, where are they? I had them here. Shucks. Oh, you know what? I have a strip of the Tim Holtz that I could add. That would, yeah, I'll do that. Just for fun, right? Doesn't have to be all my, I mean, still my idea. It's just, I don't want to waste this strip I had left, and so might as well utilize it. And since it's tissue paper, this will stick down really easy. I do like working with, oh geez, I do like working with the, what do you call it, the really thin paper to, I'm going to let this hang off, and I'm just going to trim that side off. Okay. Just don't, oh, you know what I could do? I could just fold it over. It's not going to matter. It's very thin. There we go. Perfecto. And then I could even use some more of that because it's here. Because it's here. Let's see. We could use a piece up there. Oh, I like this one. It's going to make for a pretty journal cards and back page. Background. I can't even talk, you guys. I'm so sorry. Background. So let's see what's going on. It is Wednesday of last week, and Mama has not slept good, but I have gotten, other than two gifts, I have gotten everything wrapped. And last night, while he was sitting right here in the room with me, didn't even know I was doing it. I started Courtney's present I told you guys about, the little booklet I was going to do with food coupons. He was right behind me, and he was looking at his phone and had absolutely no clue what I was doing. Yay! Sneaky wife. It's a good sneak, right? He'll love it. So yeah, so I did that last night. I have so far got, I think I'm on my 3rd page. I have lasagna, all of the stuff he loves when I make, like, we have this 2 recipes. One's called crack chicken and the other one's called crack pizza. And if you've never heard of it, look it up. Do it. Your husband will love it. You'll love it. But be ready for the fatteningness that is the crack chicken and crack pizza. But delicious. And then, so I put that in there, and I put enchiladas because I make really bomb enchiladas, and my own recipe on the sauce for the lasagna. So yeah, I did that. What else? Oh, I put apple pie in there, and I think I'm going to do brownies. He loves my brownies. Yeah, so it'll be a fun gift, right? If you guys have a husband who loves your cooking, you should do a booklet. I just did it on Canva, actually, and there are all kinds of certificates. But what I did was I used their little Christmas, like little value Christmas things, super easy, and just redesigned it for my own idea. Totally worked. Oh, no, you're crooked. Don't go on there yet. You're crooked. Oh, thank you. Scared myself. Anyway, but yeah, so I'm excited to give that to him because he's so hard to buy for. Like, I'm liking this. This is kind of looking cute. But like I said, he doesn't want anything. And when somebody doesn't want anything, there's just, it's like, what do I get you? What do I get you, man? And so, yeah, I'm stoked that I thought of something that he'll actually love because it's about food, which is his favorite subject. I don't know about all of you, but my husband loves him some food. So, yeah. And I kind of stole the idea from my late husband. Alex would give everybody in their stocking, he would give them food, not just candy, but I mean, like, Joey loved Doritos. Okay, so he always got Doritos. This really went a long way, this little piece. He always got Doritos or raviolis. He loved raviolis, and he loved canned Coke, so he'd get cans of Coke, or and just stuff like that. Alex gave the funnest little things. And so yeah, so I got that idea, and I thought, okay, something Courtney would love that involves his favorite subject, food. And then I remember what Alex used to do for the kids and me. So yeah, so this is coming together in a way that I really like. Yeah. What else, guys? Let's just see. We want to make it, I don't want to start thinking too hard now. Oh, she's so cute. Look at her. Does she look good right there? I've got her kind of green. I over-doused her with what do you call it? Distress ink. Sorry, little girl. One of Tina's little number tags. Love those. Oh, you know what? I still have a piece. What do you know? Let's see. Where will it fit? It would fit right there. Because I tore it all up and did it into different, sections, it doesn't really take from each other. I do think I am going to use some of the, here. Okay. I do think I'm maybe going to try and at least lay it out and see how it looks. A couple of the pieces of the fabric, the muslin that she printed on. I'm calling it muslin because that's what I print on, but she answered me in an email, Vanessa, I'm talking about Miss Vanessa, and she said she used fabric. So I don't know if it's muslin or if I'm just calling it that. So forgive me if I'm being misleading at all. That's what I use for sure when I do that. And you guys had asked or mentioned in there that you'd love to see the process. It's super easy, and I explained it to a couple of you in the comments. But what I do when I print on fabric, and I always use muslin because it's just, I like the way it feels. But I get the 8.5 by 11. You don't have to get that brand, but I get Avery labels, and they're a full page of label, right? And so then I lay the fabric out on it, real nice and smooth. I trim around the edges, then I put it in the printer just like I would normal, and I pick the images I want, and I print those on the muslin. And that's how I do it, and it works. I've never had it not work, and I love how it comes out. So, you know, if you're interested in trying that, that's my way of doing it. I'm sure there are other ways of doing it, but I just wanted to share that with you because so many of you had mentioned that you'd like to know how to do it. So I'm looking here because I want to use the right piece, and I don't know. Let me see. Let's see some of these, how they would look on top of here, just for giggles. Ooh, that's pretty. Oh, and then this is the one that made me recognize my kit. This little guy right there. I don't know. I don't want to. I don't think so. I don't think so. And by the way she did the threads on here, she used a needle and she picked through like that with a needle. Can you imagine? Look at these. You are so patient and amazing, Vanessa. I'm looking here to see if I can just find a couple of things that would match. I could use, oops, sorry guys. I hit something real hard. Dang it, because I really, you know what? I think I might just cut another little piece of this, a piece I haven't, maybe a section I haven't used or something, and use that. Let's see here. I wonder if this little piece would fit. And I could just trim. Yeah, I'm going to use that. Okay, because I'm tired of trying to figure out what I'm going to use. I'm too tired to be thinking straight. I do believe. I don't want to cut that too narrow. Let's lay it right there. Is that over far enough? Will it cover? And I think I'll just try to use that flower if I can. Just that little section, you know? Right, there. I think that'll do it. That'll do it. All right. Praise the Lord. So I recorded 5 of our devotion videos this morning. I sat down and did my studies for each one. And then I recorded all of them. And then I recorded our launch for the new kit. I hope you guys liked it. If you got a chance to see the video. If you haven't seen the video yet, I encourage you to look. Take a gander and see what I came up with. There, it's done. Isn't that cute? I like this one. You know, instead, I'm going to trim. Instead of cutting this one down, I may attempt to try and get my scanner to work again on my printer. If I could just get my scanner to work. There's a bunch of stuff I need to scan in to the computer so that I can put it in the shop and, you know, get you guys some bundles in there. There we go. There we go. There we go. I really like this. I like it because it's got all those waxed pieces. And then I do think we're going to cover it. Should we use a matte or should we use the gloss varnish? I have this varnish. And then I have that bigger bottle, this one, that we could use. Let's go for it. Let's just go for it, right? We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Let's see. Let me grab a brush. If I can find a brush that's not been used. Well, it's been used, but it's still loose enough. Okay. So, move stuff back. And I'm just going to run this over it. Oh, I like it. It's really making everything stand out. And then it's got the slight gloss to it. It calls it gloss, but I've never found this one to be overwhelmingly glossy to where I didn't like it. And I'm not one who likes a lot of gloss on my stuff, but this particular gloss varnish, I got it at Hobby Lobby. And I do like it. It's the Artist Touch, I think. Master's Touch. Master's Touch. Okay. As you can see, a little goes a long way. All right. I know, I'm going all over the place. But I'm trying to hold it and it's not letting me. There we go, maybe. I'm just barely holding it with my fingernail. Oh, I like this. It's really making all the colors stand out, you know. And I love it on top of that paper. All right, so I should go rinse that, but I'm going to dry it first. Let's get the loud noise here. Let's see. Now where I use the vellum, it of course is doing its little rising up there. Now the rice paper seems to be holding its own pretty well. I'm not worried about it, you know, rising or anything because I'm going to be gluing this down to a cardstock piece of paper, so it's not going to be that big a deal. I just kind of wanted to dry it a little bit and see how it looks. I love the way it's sunk into the rice paper. Let's see, it's not completely dry, of course. You can see it's not, but I can touch it. So it's a gloss, but it's once this dries, it's not going to be as glossy as it looks right now. But it's not that glossy, I don't think. I think it does a pretty good job of sinking into whatever it's on top of. That gloss varnish does. Just pressing. Oh, it is pretty dry, actually. I'm going to go pause for a sec and go rinse this. Okay, guys, so here it is. It's pretty dry. Oh, see, that one piece still didn't want to stick down, even with all the work I did. So we're going to glue it with some art glitter glue because I'm just not going to keep fighting with it. Okay. Okay, it's raising up anyway. It's like, I will not stay down, and you can't make me. I'm vellum. Hear me roar. I'll just keep pushing it, forcing it. It's okay. So what do you think? In the comments, let me know. I don't think that it's super, super shiny. It's a little bit shiny in certain spots, but I think it's because of the paper that it's on. You know, the areas where it's covering is just certain types of paper, but for the most part, it's just kind of a nice shine. It's not like a, you know, in your face. So anyway, this is going to be a nice little, I see another spot here where oh, actually I should trim this off at the bottom here because it's a little uneven. It's not all the way to the edge. The pieces aren't, I mean. Okay. Some are hanging over and some are not all the way to the edge. So that's a spot to trim. No biggie. So gosh, this is the kind of collage where you don't really have to worry about where you cut, you know, because you don't have any faces. There's nothing that, you know what I'm saying? You don't need to worry about it. It's not going to impact anything really badly. So I'm not going to feel bad when I chop this puppy down. Let's see. I'm going to put these little guys back in their container. What time is it? 41 minutes. So let's go ahead and I'll grab, do I want to do it onto 2 pieces? It's not, it's going to be bigger than 1. Let me see. Just grabbing a couple of pieces of paper from over here in my corner in the hallway. Okay, so I have the brown cardstock that I love to use as a backdrop for my journal cards. And it almost fits. Almost, but not quite. And I don't want to lose any of it, so I'll probably do that and then do that. Or instead of doing that, I can just cut this puppy. How about we do it from behind? Let's surprise ourselves, shall we? I don't usually do this, but you know what? I'm going to be daring today. Let's do this part as 2 journal cards. Okay. I'm not turning them over until I get done cutting. And then let's do a couple of tags. All right. And then what should we do? Should we do pocket to the bottom of the page? How wide is this? I'm going to measure this really quick. It would be a little bit big for a pocket going this direction. How about we do a few mini tags, and then I can do, let's see, I'm just going to do 2 more journal cards or possibly pockets. I don't know yet, but let's see. And then I'm going to cut this down into 3 pieces. Okay. Here we go. Here's our fun. These are tags, little mini tags, okay? And then we have journal cards. Loving it. Loving it. These will be tags. See what I mean about cutting this down? It really doesn't hurt with this kind of thing. So this is a journal card, so we're just going to even it out a little bit. And you know what? Actually, probably I should just go ahead and glue these down and then cut them. I will do, no, I'm going to glue everything down and then I'll cut. So these are tags, and these 4 are journal cards, and these are mini tags. Okay? So let's just grab some glue and a piece of paper. And get to gluing, girly. Get to gluing. You've only got 15 minutes. Okay. And my glue is not coming out very strong. You can tell when I have not been crafting as much because my glues are jacked up. That's right. I said it. They're jacked up. They're just little messes. Okay. There we go. There we go. I'm not even going to try to get this on here even because I'm going to have to trim it all anyway. Okay. Oh, but it's going to be so cute. Are these the tags? These are the tags. Yeah, the thinner. Okay. Let me throw a needle through this really quick and see if I can get it to gush just a little bit better. Let's see here. All right. I'm so shaky. Joey started his new job this week, by the way, you guys. For those of you who are new to the channel, Joey is my son. So he's excited. He just started working at his favorite food emporium, Frito-Lay. Very exciting. Uh-oh. Oh, my honey, he's texting me and I'm recording. Dang it, I forgot to let him know. And he is freaking out. So I am going to have to end this, but I will show you these tags later. I don't want to make him worry more. I love you guys. I'm sorry to end this so quickly, but anyway, I have to text my husband, and you know me in editing, I suck. So I love you. I will talk to you soon. God bless you, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.